Hello, I am IGM storyteller Melissa Brown. So how exactly do you define a business model? World-renowned consulting firm Boston Consulting Group defines the business model as the following. The who is the consumer. The what refers to the product or service, and the how relates to distribution and sales methods. Thus, innovating this process is about changing the who, what, and how elements of the business model. Let's take a look at each one. First, let's change the who. Maintain the standard product of a company along with the standard distribution and sales methods. But think about proposing your service or product to a different consumer base. Whirlpool is a US-based company that produces various major home appliances. Obviously, the main consumers are housewives. In 2003, Whirlpool started considering selling their products to other consumer groups. They looked towards other family members besides housewives. In particular, they looked at the husbands. Whirlpool realized that the kitchen was the wife's territory, but the garage was the husband's. That part of the house was uncharted territory, so Whirlpool created a brand that specialized in garage appliances and furniture, the Gladiator line. The products were workbenches, work area equipment, beer coolers, etc. In actuality, these products were the same in terms of scale as the products Whirlpool produced for the kitchen. In other words, Whirlpool was able to keep their standard production lines intact and almost completely eliminate additional development costs. So what do you think the results were? Nobody imagined the returns would be so huge. The Gladiator line gained immense popularity from husbands and became one of Whirlpool's most popular brands. From 2003 to 2007, they recorded sales of over $300 million. Second, let's change the what by offering a totally new product or service using the standard customer base along with the same distribution and sales methods. MegaStudy is the leading online educational study program in Korea. It offers online and offline educational services to elementary, junior high, and high school students in Korea. In October of 2010, they started a business that was unimaginable. This new venture called MegaFood was a lunchbox business. Why would an educational company start selling lunchboxes? MegaStudy noticed that most of their students did not have the time to eat a proper meal. The students were forced to buy fast food or convenience store snacks. That was when MegaStudy started thinking about the lunchbox business. It couldn't have been easier for them. They already had exclusive access to their customer base, and all MegaStudy had to do was provide them with the product. The outcome? In 2011, their sales exceeded $18 million. Now, let's change the how. Use the same consumers and offer the same products and services, but apply completely different distribution and sales methods. In 1997, the US-based online travel broker Priceline.com became hugely successful by changing their sales methods. Until this point, consumers were forced to choose from the pre-select packages provided by the travel broker. Even if consumers weren't happy with the packages being offered, they had no other choice. Mixing and matching items proved to be very difficult and far too expensive. Thus, Priceline.com decided to fill their site with items and prices that the consumers really wanted. They were able to identify customer needs and offer appropriate airfares and hotels. Consumers simply had to choose the items they wanted. And the result? People flocked towards the site knowing that they could get the items they wanted at extremely low prices. Priceline.com instantly became a hit and dominated the travel market. So, are you desperate to create a new business model? If so, don't focus on developing and producing the same products and techniques competitors are. Become a business model innovator and make a difference. In the standard business model, looking at who, the consumer, what, the product or service, and how, the distribution and sales methods, at a different angle can change your entire industry and create unprecedented value. you.